Dumb as shit. Again! Misunderstands sings. Worries about money triggered. Ableism. Rare W. Cell phone. Self-own. Worries about testosterone. Mommy issues. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yelling. Piss break. Edgy. Pretends to fuck. Worries about divorce. Hacking and coughing. Slob. Again! Just make shit up. Boomer Dave. Big mad. I don't care. Rent free. Let's go!
Show. $1.
Dave, don't you dare fail me on this, Dingo. Let this be the one thing you don't fail at. You discount Baron Harkonnen. Wow. Wow.
Good show.
I do.
Let's see.
Mutes himself. Boomer Dave.
Has greater assets than Emma.
Lime. So we're going to see a lot of Americans racing to pick these.
Meanwhile, you're just fine with people being paid substandard wages, treated like shit, in a hot field all day, because, well, it's against what the orange man wants.
What?
I thought you were the party of the poor and the downtrodden and human rights and all that other gobbledygook crap.
Gobbledygook. You don't like human rights?
Because Sam Cedar's solution, that doesn't work. Yeah, geez, it's almost like getting illegals out will force the farmers to be honest businessmen. But do we not have harvesters?
And of course, get ready to pay for more of your oranges and lemons, which, you know, frankly, we should pay more.
Well, we have a plethora of cheap labor to help on the farms.
Do we?
Do we not have prisons?
Oh. So that's slave labor. Putting them back on the farms, huh? Okay.
We could load up students
Mutes himself.
for $15 an hour.
Uh-huh. $15 an hour is more than they pay already. Students. Do you think students should be spending their whole day picking crops or going to school?
Just saying. I mean, the rate the public
Just saying. Mutes himself again. That's
fucking
good.
failed. Have unemployed people right now.
This whole thing's worrying about money.
How about all the people on
Mutes himself. It keeps
fucking
happening.
crops?
That's good. I don't want to hear all he's saying anyway.
God damn it. The program, I don't know if it's the...
That's so funny. He's so stupid.
All right, well, do this for a minute, and then I'll switch back and see if the problem can, whatever.
Is one way to do it. The other way to do it would be to give them legal status so they could unionize. But
First off, Sam, unions suck. Second off, unions suck. And third off, the United States cannot take that many new citizens. Fourth, they committed a crime by entering the country illegally.
All that's dumb as shit.
I know your fucking platform is no walls, no balls, no USA at all.
What?
But that's not the way this shit works here, boy.
Boy? On your cards? He's anti-union because he got fired.
That the action made some ag workers too afraid to show up for work, bringing the area's citrus harvest to a virtual halt.
Again.
Again!
There's high school kids, and there's prisoners. Plus, there's a bunch of people sitting on their ass doing nothing.
We need to put... I want Dave to die in a field for sure. That'd be great. A little heat stroke Nordal.
The Farm Bureau says just the threat of deportations could be enough to deter many of the 55,000 migrant workers the valley needs to operate during harvest
He sings, but he muted.
season. Food prices.
Wait.
operate during harvest season. Food prices.
I don't care.
They were called essential workers during the pandemic when our nation needed them, and now they are asking us.
Son instrucciones precisas de nuestra presidenta Claudia
Speak fucking English!
Sheinbaum.
Speak English? Wait, why? Triggered? Why is he? You mark again? There you go.
The Mexican cost.
What part of this is confusing for conservatives?
All right. Use your brain. I know it's not a muscle you work out often, but use your brain.
You voted for the guy who said he was going to deport all the illegals.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
ICE agents start deporting illegals and
Yes, they do.
detaining illegals.
Okay.
So the illegal immigrants don't show up to work because
Yes. So now the farmer has to hire American labor or labor that has a right to work in this country. This is not that hard of a concept.
if they show up to work, they're going to get arrested.
And by the way, this idea that this will lead to catastrophically high food prices is absolutely laughably false.
Okay. So you're saying that Donald Trump's administration is going to subsidize the prices of the farmers that are now paying higher wages for their labor? Or what? Like, huh? What's the price of eggs right now? I don't know. Fuck. Price of eggs! Price of eggs right now. I don't even know. Where I'm at, they're cheap. Well, cheap. They're not cheap. They're more expensive than they used to be. Great value. Kroger are fucking $4.50. That's expensive for where we live. I mean, they've gone up like fucking 400%. I used to be able to get cage-free, like local brown farmer eggs for like, $6 for like 2 dozen. And now it's definitely, that's not even close. $11.99 in California. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's more expensive here. We have, in Michigan, we have a lot of farms and stuff.
Government already pays farmers through farm subsidies to keep the price of food artificially low.
So, David, as we understand, those subsidies aren't going to increase, but the cost of labor is going to increase. Where do you think the farmers are going to make up the difference? Because the difference is already being made up by the prices at the grocery store.
Farming, while yes, it is a capitalist business, doesn't operate under the same rules of capitalism as every other industry.
Only in subsidized crops. Not every crop is subsidized. It totally depends on what's going on. It shouldn't be a capitalist enterprise. People should just have access to produce if they want it. The capitalist enterprise is getting the produce and then processing that into something else. We can, like, the government can fully subsidize the labor and the upfront cost of produce to a single, like a family or a consumer. Like a business can buy in bulk or whatever. I don't mind. Farming is capitalist. Farming is not a capitalist endeavor. I mean, it is in America, but it ought not be.
And that's not a bad thing. I used to be against farm subsidies. Then it's like, well, if they didn't exist, then yeah, eggs would be $38 a dozen.
That's socialism. There you go. You're pro-socialist. Cool.
So these people have no one to work the job.
Yep.
So the crop.
Are there not Americans that we can either compel to do the job,
or force,
or B, actually would do the job.
Oh, okay.
Again, how many high school students would sign up rather than sitting on their ass all day in class?
Do you not think there's already seasonal farming jobs? You can go sign up for them.
Go work on a field for $15 an hour.
They do not pay
Fucking have the
$15 an
government
hour.
subsidize it. Why not?
Oh my God, that's socialism! Are you serious? Now the government, who's paying for it, Dave? $15 an hour to pick strawberries. Can you imagine the price of strawberries? Yeah, Rare W's subsidize the wages of a farm worker to raise them to $15 an hour. Commie spotted. Are there no workhouses to force these children to pick fruit for me?
Crops go unpicked.
Yep.
So they don't end up.
Well, no, prisoners are not slaves, but they generally get told what to do, and when to do it, and where to do it.
David, that's slavery. Hammers.
I have no sympathy for them because, you know, to get into prison, you have had to have committed and been found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of a crime.
There's so many people in prison that don't deserve to be there.
So I don't give two shits. We have the workforce in the United States right now. We don't need to bus people in from fucking Mexico or Guatemala or Haiti or wherever the fuck they're coming from.
You do.
Also, most of them are not working in the agricultural industry. Most of them are dicking around selling drugs in the inner city.
Make shit up. Most migrants sell drugs in the inner city. There's most migrants pay taxes and do normal stuff and have families.
But they all committed a crime.
No, they didn't.
Again, try to enter Canada illegally, see what happens. Try to enter Mexico illegally, see what happens. Why is it that the United States must be more open for immigration than fucking Courtney Love's cunt?
I don't even. We just want people to have a path to citizenship, and to be able to work if they want to. They should have raised the minimum wage on undocumented labor, and regular labor, already. But you right wingers don't like to, and capitalists in general.
Which part of this was supposed to do what you wanted it to?
I don't know, the same part that compelled you to pay 3 times as much for a salad that you could have easily made yourself.
What?
Their decision.
How much money do you want to bet the bulk of this bitch's money is from OnlyFans?
What? Why is she so upset?
How much you want to fucking bet?
Is purely based on vibes, logic,
Does that even have an OnlyFans? I don't think so.
reasoning isn't going to help
She's a fucking Bernie slut.
A slut?
us
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
understand them. I know, I just like,
Hates capitalism, but without it, she'd be broke as a fucking joke.
Without capitalism, we'd be broke. We don't have to get into it. Yeah.
Well, I'm employed. I'm not a prisoner. So, no, I'm not going to pick fruit.
He should do both.
Hell, okay, then if compulsory service is bad, please tell my high school that I graduated from. Because in 9th grade, you had to do 5 hours of community service, and to get your diploma, you had to do 10. Now, I lied about the 10.
Uh-huh. I can't believe Dave didn't do a single bit of service for his community. That's crazy.
I didn't do shit. Well, technically I did do that, but whatever. Maybe I'll tell the story one day. I'm sure the statute of limitations is expiring on it.
Cool.
Well, no. If compulsory service, why should I have had to work 5 hours of my life and not be paid for it?
Community service? For your community? Huh.
Oh, well, they were trying to foster your role in community and blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about the community.
See?
Pay me.
I genuinely hope he, like, tragedy befalls him.
I will happily work my ass off for you, too.
God. Okay, then get out in the fucking fields, boy. I want to see you. I want to see you out in the fields for pick rate below minimum wage, and see you busting your ass trying to grab bushels of strawberries all day.
Pay me enough money, I'll suck Kevin Spacey's dick.
Yeah, that's the kind of work you'd be up to.
But pay me. I got paid. Then I got paid. Then I got paid. Cool.
This man would be 100% gay for pay.
Look, can I have some gay butt sex already?
Nice.
God damn it! Everyone had similar ideas. You know what work Dave really wants to do. I see. Nice.
All right, I'm done with this fucking airheaded dipshit bitch.
What are you talking about? That's the end? You're over it?
Boom.
Boom.
90% chance that when I decide to get married, it'll be with a girl that's not from America.
Oh no.
Why? Why are your fingernails painted ruby fucking red?
Oh.
Why? What is...
Who gives a shit?
It's cold.
Vile. I found it.
What's wrong with you?
To have your fingernails painted? What? When a straight man says ruby red.
Why? Is it because you live in another country?
No, it's because typically Western women are obnoxious, combative, not submissive. They act like men, and generally,
Mommy issues.
You have to fight all day in the business world, and then when you come home, you got to fight all goddamn night with the fucking... Oh,
Dave, what are you talking about? You do not have relationships.
and they don't cook, they don't clean, and they don't make a home. So what the fuck good are they?
You don't have a family, David. This is pretends to fuck. You're right, chat. You're right. It's pretends to fuck. That's a bingo! He literally lives with his parents. Why is he trying to pretend? He wants a bang maid. He wants his mom to be his bang maid. Alright, here you go, chat. While I finish my wonton soup. Yummy. Well, it's just a big mad whenever he gets really, really, really mad. You know it when you see it. He throws tantrums. Like full tantrums. We should do another smoke check too. Misunderstands does not seem like a difficult square to achieve. All right, let's go. Huh. He's getting up.
And by the way, real speech professor, any chance of you getting your man card back is now gone, so saith the Lord of Patriarchy.
Oh my God.
Men are now more objectified than women.
Cringe.
They're simply viewed for what they can provide and what they can do for others.
You just described the patriarchy.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
he described reality, you stupid soft slob.
Slob.
I can point tens of thousands of videos where a woman literally says one of two things. Okay, what does a guy have to do to date you? Well, he's got to be 6 feet tall, he's got to make 6 figures, and he has to have a six-pack, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so do some sit-ups. If that's what it takes, do some sit-ups and go buy leg surgery because you're too short. Go do it right now.
The amount of women I have seen with on-the-street interviews, and again, take those with a grain of salt, but how many women think the average man is raking in $250,000 to $500,000 a year will mind-boggle your ass.
Wealth inequality will mind-boggle your ass. 95% of all people make under $300,000 or $350,000 or whatever. You have to be top 5% to get up to 350. That's crazy.
And then, when asked, well, what do you bring to the table? You know, he's got to bring X, X, and X. What do you bring? Oh, I bring my presence. Or I bring my energy. Or my... what other stupid womanese bullshit they bring?
Womanese.
Okay, look, unless you're going to be my complete sex slave, that argument's off the table that you just bring sex, because that ain't that hard to get.
Yeah, it's not that hard for Dave to have sex. That's why he, instead of going to do any of that, turns his stream on and gets drunk, blackout drunk every night on YouTube to 12 viewers, and then falls asleep borderline crying, often choking on his own vomit. Because he has a lot of sex. Weedy, thank you so much for the Joker laugh. This thing needs to stay lit.
And if I want it without the headache, just fuck it, I'll pay for it.
Wow. Look. That's pathetic, but not because... I mean, I think you should be able to pay for sex if you want. I don't care. But you're a fucking... You're a loser. Let's lose your shit, man. You know what's not loser shit? Wanting a sex worker because you desire companionship for a transaction. Like transactional companionship. That's 100% valid to me. I don't care. You can be into that. That can make you feel good. I have no problem with sex work. Like, you just want to get off even. You don't even have to have like connection. Right? You just want to get off for, you know, whatever it costs. I have no problem with two people consenting to do that together or more. Like, it doesn't matter. the you should be my sex slave, and I can't come unless I pay for it, and then I can't because I can't maintain any relationship is crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Again, don't cook, don't clean, you don't enhance my life, you don't make the home life any easier. Why the fuck would I... Again.
Sarah, it makes my home life immeasurably better. Like, just her, and yeah, I mean, just her presence alone is enough to make me appreciate my home more. Because she's a lovely person, and I love her a lot. And if you love somebody, that can sometimes be enough. Obviously, we have, like, division of labor, and we have a household together, and, you know, so we have a home. And, you know, it's nice. It's nice to have. It's something that you have to work toward. It's something that you have to be compatible with somebody else to do. Dave? Living with your mommy doesn't count.
Right? That's by design.
No, you're right. It is by design, but society didn't design it.
What?
Humans didn't design it.
Design what?
There's a reason the patriarchy exists even in the animal kingdom, bitch.
The animal kingdom doesn't observe patriarchy whatsoever. Huh?
We did that. And that's all they needed to be, because women couldn't even have bank accounts. So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
First off, the idea that women couldn't have bank accounts is absolutely absurd.
What are you talking about? This for longer, like, more time has been spent without women having rights in this country than they have spent with the rights. Like, what are you talking about? You're just fucking wrong.
Second, you are correct. They couldn't open up a credit card account.
What?
But this is where women really fucked up. Because when they weren't allowed to open up a line of credit in their own name, they had to do it in their husband's name.
That's just the husband owning the wealth.
He was responsible for all of his wife's debt. So
what? That was by design. Like, what do you mean he was responsible for wife's debt? No. If she used his account to pay for stuff because she wasn't allowed, is what you're saying. What? Women be shopping.
So if they got divorced,
or
he got the debt, she walked scot-free. No bullshit.
No bullshit? What? I'm sorry, Ding Norris. He fully misunderstands that entire dynamic. He fully misunderstands it. That's a bingo. There you go. He can say slob. That doesn't mean anything.
It baffles me that he can twist a literal power dynamic into, well, the women had it easier the whole time because they couldn't own wealth.
Okay.
The men were the ones that had all the debt.
Dave?
What?
Stop. Do not allow yourself to have wealth, because it's so much easier not to be allowed to have wealth. And go through your mommy to get the stuff you need.
Yeah. And then just defer all your debt to her.
Like literally
what?
just for 1 second, imagine if you needed permission from somebody else
to spend money.
To spend your own money. That is one extra level of fucking like denial of the stuff you need to live that they already have with capitalism, because they pay gate everything.
But also, this is that thing that men do where they're like, well, I can conceive of a way in which this patriarchal system might hurt me, the man.
He's so stupid.
And then it's like, yeah, man, if we were all equal,
let's
then
bet more
that
points.
situation wouldn't fucking happen. So why are you defending the patriarchal fucking version of things?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bet more points.
I need this man to stop being afraid of me so I can talk to him. He's blocked me on everything, banned me from his channel, terrified.
All right, chat, you have 90 seconds. You have like 20 minutes left or something like that. 18. Self-own would be the next bingo. Otherwise, we get all the other ones. Ableism. Worries about testosterone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Piss break. Edgy. Hacking, coughing, slob. Big man. Rent free. If you don't have a subscription, you have about 11 minutes before your next stoppage. So now is the time to get yourself a cob. No, that was a rare W. All in on Dingo again? Rare W. A cell phone is more egregious than agreeing with us. You'll see it if it happens. You'll know.
Then we let women open up credit cards, and guess what? 80% of the consumer credit card debt, you know, like your Capital Ones, your Cities, whatever, is held by women. 80% of that debt is held by women.
Because women do most of the household shopping.
Maybe we should go back to that.
I would like to see that statistic, though. Credit debt by gender. Men generally have more credit debt than women, but women have more student loan debt. That's what I thought. Men have 20% more personal loan debt, 2% more credit card debt, and 16.3% more auto loan debt than women, but women tend to have higher student loan debts. Well, there you go. Researched.
There's a reason every society on Earth has had to have a degree of control on their women. Because this experiment of letting them do whatever the fuck they want is failing rapidly. I don't know if you know.
What experiment is failing rapidly? The women have not been in charge of society. We've not handed the society to the women to let them run it. The men are the ones that are failing. Your man is in charge right now. He's the failure. There's no women to hide behind.
Know this, but right now, 90% of women are competing for the top 10% of men.
Oh, sweetie, do you feel excluded? I must be the top 10% of men. I have bagged. You see this creature I got? Inner cage.
Instagram's fault, but it is what it is.
It's Instagram's
fault? Take a girl who's a knockout, a 10. But
take a girl who's a knockout, a 10. This man doesn't have interactions with women. He just fucking doesn't. The most interactions he has with women are in that seat right there.
He happens to live in Boise, Idaho.
I used to live there.
She only has the men, or the boys, whatever, that are in that area.
Okay.
So suddenly, Cletus, the tow truck driver, well, not making, tons of money, but making good money.
Okay, so who cares how much money he's making? What? This doesn't come up, man. It's just not a thing. Look, are you going to say that the proliferation of the internet has meant that hotties have more options? I guess that's true. Dave just needs an excuse as to why he isn't fucking because he's Cletus, the tow truck driver.
Pretty good because he's also really cute.
Yeah.
But then
yeah, if only Dave was a really cute tow truck driver, then finally.
Instagram comes in, and now this girl from Boise, Idaho can catch the eye of the Prince of Dubai and be flown on a private plane to his yacht.
Okay, not to like brag or anything, but I have an ex that I went to Boise to be with for a while. Yeah, this is what it's like. I was basically the Saudi prince in this situation. It's true.
Okay.
Sorry, dude. Anecdotally.
When you and me started talking.
Yeah.
I got a flirty message from a longtime YouTuber.
I remember that.
Who is very popular and definitely makes a lot of money.
Yeah, more than us for sure.
And I was not interested.
Yeah.
That was not
the
determining factor.
That's because I have the Riz.
Exactly. Because all I got from him was like, oh, you're cute. And you and me were just talking about...
We were pals.
Yeah. We were friends before we...
Yeah. Anyway. What a dummy. Sarah has standards. Look.
It's crazy.
They're not that high.
If you go outside...
Do you want these Krispies?
Yes. If you go outside, the average fucking...
Go
dumbass,
outside. Sorry. You lost me.
The average, like... kind of chubby, beer-gutted guy who's losing his hair and wears a trucker hat to fucking Walmart has a wife and kids.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
There are guys that look like Dave that have families.
Yeah.
But he's just repulsive.
Right.
It's not that only 10% of men are fucking at all. That's crazy. Think about that. Only 10% of men are having sex. You guys would all fucking kill each other by now.
Well, I'm not. I'm having sex.
There would be a mass shooting like 5 times a day from incels if that was the fucking case.
Well.
Mommy, don't get cranky.
Mommy. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Aw.
And you're just a DM away from any yacht, plane, or car in the entire world like that. Just because you're alive.
This is one of those self-fulfilling prophecies here, right? Because if you seek out a...
Yeah, I totally agree with this guy. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once you believe that you're never going to date unless you have 6 feet, 6 figures, and a 6-pack, I mean, you're just hopeless. It's pathetic to me. It's so fucking pathetic. Do not listen to the incel that is inside your head. That is so stupid. You wish you had Jake confidence? Well, I mean, so my confidence just comes in me being just myself, man. You can only be yourself. You know? I don't know how to instill confidence in people. I mean, unless I'm with them, like I can gas you up in person or whatever and give you pep talks. But I mean, like, I genuinely think that you should try faking it for a minute. Okay, so confidence is just believing that you can like do a thing, basically, whether that's talk to somebody or go to an appointment or ask a girl out or whatever. 6 head, 6 inches, size 6 shoe. Let's fucking go. 6 inches, size 6 shoe. Whew. We are proportioned interesting. Fake it till you make it is actually how I got through a lot of life. You just have to mask and really psych yourself up for shit. Sure, that's yeah. If you have autism like Sarah does and you need to mask, maybe you can fake it. But I genuinely think just try on like. In a place you don't have any social stakes, this is why a lot of people leave high school, go to college, and then become like themselves because they're like, oh, I could just start over. I mean, you don't have to be obnoxious or anything, but I think just making sure that you're expressing yourself as you'd like to is important. So doing so, just committing to yourself that, okay. Like, if you were your friend, or if your friend came to you with the same exact problem you have, and they were like, oh, and it's typically stuff like, I feel like I'm going to say something stupid, or, whatever, something to that effect. I'm going to embarrass myself or whatever. Like, do you think that the advice you would give your friend is, yeah, you're definitely going to say something stupid and embarrass yourself? Or it's like, no, you're not. I mean, you're cool. Try to treat yourself like a friend every once in a while. Like, really try to. Try to take a step back and be like, okay, would I give myself the advice of whatever? And give it a shot. And then I really want, if you're like a person who doesn't have a lot of confidence, I don't know what it is. Pick a small thing that you would feel really good about yourself if you accomplished it, and then fucking do it. And say to yourself, whether it's out loud or to someone else, say, I'm going to do this fucking thing, and then do it. Like being accountable to someone else, but also to yourself, and like doing the thing, whatever that is. It could be like fucking, there's been a mess in your house that you've been like, definitely fucking me. There's a mess in the house. Sometimes I just got to fucking be like, okay, I'm doing the fucking, like, yes, last night I literally told Sarah before she went to bed, I'm like, before you wake up, I'm going to have the dishes done. And I'm saying this so that I do it. And she said, okay. And then I did them. Same shit. You can do it to yourself. I do it to myself before. I literally did it last night as well. Other stuff. I was like, okay, I'm either going to read, I'm going to do the dishes, or I'm going to write after this game of baseball on my PlayStation. And I did. I did all of them because but I mean, like, that's really what confidence is just following through with stuff you want to do. Right? Whether it is ask somebody out or go to a social situation. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done because like some of the stuff runs into other things like your anxieties or whatever. But like we could psychoanalyze forever. But really, I genuinely try to fake it once and see how it feels. Just be like, what would it be like if I was confident? And swear to God, you can do it. Every single one, because you're not weird at all for not being confident. Most people do not have confidence in the way that I feel like they ought to. And so if you realize that everybody else is like kind of at your level already, like, I mean, there's no reason not to be confident because everybody else isn't confident. You know what I mean? Like, you can be the most confident person in the room just by being regular confident. Anyway, I love you all. You're I promise you can be. Confidence is just. I also think it's reinforced by it working out. Like, your confidence will pay off. I promise. Anyway, you're cool. You guys are dope. Try to remember that.
What is wrong with salami?
Everyone needs to be salami confident. Also, like, look at this fucking guy. Have the confidence Dave pretends to have behind the camera.
Partner who only wants someone for their money because you're not offering anything else, and you find someone who's willing to date you for your money, but then you don't have a lot of money. Of course they're going to leave you.
Well, here's another reason not to get married.
Another reason not to get married, as if he had to be talked into it. He would fucking cry tears of joy if a woman gave him genuine reciprocity.
At least to an American chick, 80% of divorces are initiated by women, and men get railroaded in divorces.
Okay, first of all, worried about divorce again. I want to see divorce. Wait. Statistics by gender. Women are more likely to initiate divorce than men. The data showing 69%, so not 80, 69% of divorces in the United States are initiated by women. Yeah. Among college-educated women, the figure can reach up to 90% of divorce filings coming from women. Okay, here's the thing, though. Another thing about why the rate is higher, and I guarantee this is true, is because the women are more likely to be the ones that are forced to do the labor of starting the process, because men don't take the time to do the paperwork and don't want to. So it's also part of the like labor thing, but I think that's explainable for part of it, but really genuinely, I mean, I'd say that'd be probably like 10% to 20% of it, and it probably contributes a little bit to all of them. But like really, it's like that's part of why they're getting divorced in the first place. You know what I mean? is because they don't do that kind of labor. And so you're seeing a lot of the same trends in human relationships where women do not have a good time in their relationships with men because of men's underperformance in those relationships. I mean, this is a phenomenon that we talk. I mean, take fucking accountability every once in a while, dudes. Am I right? A man is just fine leaving his marriage in a hanging state. Oh, yeah. Men won't throw away free labor. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
There is no benefit to a man to get married.
I disagree. You want to know a really cute thing? Sarah doesn't even know this. And she's going to find out right now. I was writing last night, and playlist came on, and I thought about our wedding, and it made me tear up, and I was really excited about it because she's real cute. And I don't know, you just never felt love, man. That sucks. you just don't feel love, bro. That's weak. You're a weak person.
There really isn't.
It wasn't Santorini. It was an Arcade Fire song. Sarah knows the one.
Outside of you having kids, because you're fucked either way, so you might as well get hitched.
You might as well
The
get
trick,
hitched.
and this is going to blow your mind, is to find someone who likes you as a person.
Yeah! Holy shit! That's great advice. That's true. This is what I mean by you got to like yourself. So you have to be yourself so you find somebody that likes you. So you got to be able to be yourself. You know what I mean? It's okay to be yourself. Like, the shape you are is good, like your body. That's fine. Someone likes you. I promise. There are people that are, like people are like, oh, I'm too fat or whatever. It's not true. Oh, ugly. You're not that ugly. Like, even the ugliest person isn't really that ugly. Like, you get mauled by a bear, and if you're kind of cool to hang out with, people will love you. Like, that's all it takes. If people want to be around you, that's it. Jay Jack's wife guy. My wife's awesome. Fuck yeah, dude.
And also, we're not all comfortable being beta soy boy cucks like you.
Well, I'm not comfortable being beta soy boy cucks. Well, I'm comfortable. All right. I'm fucking being a beta soy boy cuck is sometimes I wake up with my dick in a mouth. I mean, that's fucking fine with me. It's okay. It doesn't sound so bad. Sometimes I cuddle at night. Sometimes, hey, you know what's nice when I'm feeling sad? Which isn't that often. We can like fucking cuddle, or when I'm feeling happy, which is a lot of the time I can share that joy. We yap. We just like to yap at each other and spend time together. It just is what it is, bro. Oh, stop loving me. You don't know how it feels. Dude, you got really nice, cool hands. Will you shove them in me? Not like in me. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my shirt, yeah. Don't go too far, though. Yeah, stay on the surface.
Well,
his advice was find someone that likes you for you, and Dave is going to protest.
Because okay, but look at how he changes up when he talks to fucking, like, Fiera.
Yeah, because he can't be himself, because it's repulsive.
His actual self is a disgusting human being.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
So those countries don't have their culture on the edge of ruin like the Western culture does.
The Western culture? What? What's your culture, man? Wearing fucking sweatpants all day? I'm kind of fine with that. Like, who fucking cares, bro? He's got piss stains and I don't give a fuck. What's your culture, bro? You don't have culture. I've seen the food you make. I've seen this fucking slop. What culture, dude? Your fucking hot dog burnt ends? What in the fuck am I looking at, David? Is your culture? It can burn. If this is your culture, throw it in the fucking bin. Not worth it. His culture is beige.
Because of bleeding heart, liberal, fucking leftist, crybaby, jackass, soy boy, beta, bitch assholes like you.
You're so alone. That's so fucking sad, bro.
I have been married for 14 years to the love of my life, who I have 3 beautiful children with.
And that's why his fingernails are painted, by the way. I knew that was going to be the answer. It's always the answer. The only time I've ever had my fingernails painted was chat or children. Wait, maybe a girlfriend. But, like, it's this. These are all the same. Like, but it would only be like, here, paint your thumb or whatever. Yeah, so children. Yeah, mostly children. Exactly.
And
his daughter loves painting his nails. I hate having stuff on my nails. I swear, and I don't want kids. If my kid wanted to paint my nails, I would be putty in their hands and they could paint them whatever fucking color they wanted. If it brought them joy, holy shit, I'm such a sucker for that kind of shit. Like, sure, yeah, you fucking color my fingers. I mean, yeah, what am I gonna do? Use my hand? No, paint it. I'm trying to be edgy? No.
You know, I hate to say this, but you still have a better than 50% chance of getting divorced from.
A better than 50% chance? So, like, 69% of divorces ending up being sent by women does not mean that this guy has a high chance of getting divorced. Most divorces happen in conservative households. And like ones that observe patriarchal structure.
Of 333
they might self-report as a liberal.
3 million people.
Well, okay, that's a misleading stat right there. There aren't 333 million women.
There's a woman in a country of 333 million people. No, more misunderstanding.
There's roughly about 150. Fuck it. Let's just say 160 million women.
Okie dokie. In America.
Okay.
He's not. Sure.
Great.
How
many of them? You know,
none of them like you. That's the answer.
The ones that
0 for 160 million. It would be your answer.
Are in their prime marriage years, aka about 18 to 26.
18 to 26, prime marrying years. I don't have the pedo, but you can click it. On the most divorces are done by women thing, my best friend's husband left her and demanded to end the marriage, but she had to file the paperwork because her husband couldn't navigate the process and was absolutely useless. Well, there you go. He would go lower if it was legal, 1,000,000%.
Again, they're the ones partying, getting run over by Chad, Tyrone, and who the fuck ever.
Yep. You know how you go to parties and just the train gets run? Every single person has the train run on them. Look, if you've had a train run on, go for it. I don't care. As long as you wanted to do that and you had consent from everybody, all right? That's fine with me. I don't give a shit. But, like, most people don't get this experience. This is not happening to most people. You're a weird guy.
Then, when they hit their... Again, I've seen too many of these videos.
How many people in IRL do you know who are fucking like? I have only had one experience, and I didn't, like, fuck anybody like this. I've only had one experience in my life where I knew somebody who was in a situation where they wanted to have sex with a bunch of people in a row. And it was drunken high school escapades. And, I don't think any of the people involved had the most healthy outlooks on the whole thing. So, I'm sure people have the occasional sex that is like group or like, I don't know, fucking trains or whatever. But this is like, it's so weird that he's saying like, well, all these 18 to 26-year-old prime breeding stock are getting run through in their high schools. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking about, bro?
And then they wonder why they can't pair bond. Then they wonder why they're alone. Then they wonder why
Men don't
They don't wonder why they're alone. You can't pair bond. You don't have anybody.
want to date.
Well, creepy isn't illegal.
That's you.
Them because the men that they actually would look at,
Uh-huh.
they've already moved on to the younger models.
So now it's women moving on to the younger models?
And they consider it beneath them to date Carl the mechanic.
Don't.
This is working up toward a cell phone.
Do that.
Whatever, he can establish the same thing by picking a bitch up in fucking Poland.
What? In Poland?
Or Thailand or wherever the fuck.
What?
That Colombia has agreed to all of Donald Trump's demands and that there will be no tariffs for now. Before we go any further, if
Gee, it's almost like tariffs work as a threat, Harry.
So that, again, misunderstands. It did not work as a threat. Colombia got everything they wanted. It didn't work. The United States sent deported people to Colombia in fucking shackles and shit like that. Colombia does not accept people who are mistreated and was like, nope, fuck that. We do not accept these people in these deportations like that, and we're going to match the tariff and fuck you, essentially, to Donald Trump. And then so Donald Trump complied, and they sent the people there without any fucking shackles or anything, and did it to Colombia's standard. Colombia's threat of tariffs worked. Yeah.
You dumb God, Jesus Christ.
Standard Trump L. I know, right?
Can we get some hooker to fucking suck his dick
What?
so that his balls drop?
What? So that his balls drop? I don't... What do you think... So yeah, it's like pedophilia, sexual harassment on this man. And he misunderstands how biology works. Like, you... And the balls go... Huh?
That opinion just shouldn't include telling women you know what's best for them. It's
So basically, men can have an opinion on abortion. We just have to bow down to the feminist mistresses on it.
Bow down?
It's not essential medical care.
It is.
Like,
it is 1,000,000% essential medical care to stop a pregnancy.
95% of abortions are elective.
We should implant all of the elective fetuses that are aborted into Dave's womb.
Again, maybe teach women about things like condoms, birth control, IUDs, the morning after pill. By the way,
why don't you put a fucking IUD in? Put a fucking IUD in your balls.
All still legal in all 50 states, motherfucker. Oh my God.
How are you gonna afford a last minute flight? There are thousands of dollars. Yeah, Billy Badass.
Billy?
Yeah.
I'm not saying a last minute flight. In Minnesota, you can have an abortion up to the minute of birth. A flight 3 months out would only cost a couple $100. And that's round trip.
What? I don't understand. He's like, that's only for like a kid that got raped and doesn't have any money, and her parents don't fucking support it, and she doesn't want to have her kid. She has to come up with a couple $100 to take a flight to go to Minnesota to get an abortion that the federal government might hunt her down for. That's fucking sick. That sounds like a great system. That's so easy. So if you were in the UK, you'd have to like cross the channel and go to France to fucking get an abortion. And you think that's reasonable? I don't.
One, there is no state where if the life of the mother is at stake,
Yep.
they can't do the abortion.
Yeah, punishable as homicides. Okay. I think we should punish anti-abortionists with homicide. No, that's too much. That's too much. We can't do it. We won't get that on the books.
Second, what was the other thing you said? Sorry, I forgot it.
Basic medical procedures that save treatments and basic medical.
How many ladies have died in Texas because of this? Too many. Too fucking many.
No state is banning fertility treatments.
That's not true. They were literally going after in vitro. Yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where are you getting this, you loser?
From reality?
Procedures that save lives. The fact is, women are dying, like Portia Gamezi in Texas, who died during a miscarriage because doctors were afraid to perform a routine procedure due to the state's strict laws. So
that wasn't what happened.
Yes, it fucking was. Delayed 40 hours. 28 years old. Fuck that. I'm telling you what, I would go full fucking John Wick. It would be over. It was like, yeah, ridiculous.
I can't remember what happened off the top of my head in that case, but no.
Oh, cool.
It wasn't because,
he can't remember.
Oh my god! The state laws!
Yes, men should.
It literally was that. He should die. He should just be fucking keel the fuck over.
Speak up. Be loud. But we need to speak up by amplifying.
Healthcare is not a human right. You have no right to ask to demand the services of another free of charge. I don't.
You're a cuck. Healthcare is a human right. You should not have to ask permission from corporations to get healthcare you need. You're literally a pathetic loser.
I don't trust women to make their own choices. I'm sorry. Have you seen the choices women have made? They're usually fucking disastrous.
It would be hilarious if on his final stream, his mom comes in and just like fucking, she's like, David, I've had enough. And then it goes catastrophic and he's dead. Be over. His last shot is of a woman.
There's a reason why there's no women CEOs.
Dude, she should have gotten a fucking abortion, that's for sure.
It's a human rights issue.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Abortion is not a right because medical care is not a right. Fuck off with your human rights bullshit.
Human rights? What are those? I don't want any rights. I mean, then just fucking walk into the ocean. I don't care. Like, literally so cucked. It's so fucking trash.
2 of my children are autistic. Most of my friends and many of my family members are neurodivergent in one way or another. And
oh, for Christ's sakes, everyone's neurodivergent in one way or another. That's why I find the term fucking laughable.
So you just agree? You just agree? Everybody has a neurodivergency? Definitely ableism.
Healthy babies are aborted every single fucking day in the country. Again, my state, Minnesota.
Again.
A woman has the right to an abortion up until she gives birth.
Perfect. That's awesome.
There's no world that exists where this is common neurodivergent behavior.
Oh, God, he didn't do a Nazi salute, you stupid fucking motherfucking piece of shit. Fuck off. Apparently this is old commercials from Africa.
Great. Take a wild guess who paid for this. Pooter Falcon.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to respond because they're not speaking fucking English.
Met ijs.
It's Afrikaans, the language of South Africa. Dave, it's South African. Come on, Shermals.
Okay, I got nothing on this one.
Verbeel jou net dit reën heerlike kraker, gesmaaklike brosrys en geroosterde
What is this for?
Verbeel jou
What is he bringing that kid? Oh, well, I'm not going to make that joke.
vier van dit.
Huh? What's the joke, David? Also, what's a TV bar? That sounds good.
Well, creepy isn't illegal.
I really like this packaging. Bar! Milk! It looks like crispy, crunchy guys inside of chocolate. I'd fuck that up. I'd fucking hammer that. Bar! Milk!
Dear Beacon.
Dear
What is wrong with school uniforms and chocolate commercials and... Oh, God. Fucking Fanta. Bullshit soda. Fucking...
Does he like anything in the world? Fanta's cool. You can drink a Fanta. Like, what?
Vir smaak plesier. Nou daar, ek is Jack. Dis my mense. Hulle maak reg om ontbyt te eet. Daar's manne met die melk.
Never get this commercial on screen today.
Why? This is what South Africa should have been? Dude, we need to make sure that white supremacists, when we reform the country, we should get little badges for all the white supremacists and then put them on a train. And then we should bust them all out to a little tiny ethno state, but really it's an apartheid state where they're cordoned off like cattle, and then we put them in there and we just watch their little social experiment go and see what happens. We just let them live. Yeah, we could put them in the middle of Montana or something, fucking out in fucking South Dakota, somewhere nobody wants to go. Give them a little. We can cord them off about the size of Gaza. I think that'd be fine. And then we could put all the white supremacists in a little dump and see what happens. I'm sure they would be fine with that, right? We can even give them there. They can have a Gaza-sized strip. We can give them the Toledo strip. There we go. And they can experience that. Be a better use of Guantanamo. True. There you go.
Cornflakes. Klink jy's my speelgoedkas.
If it was made today, the woman would be sitting at the table and the man would be running around frantically in the kitchen.
What? Why?
What is wrong with people?
You said I could send you anything. Sorry.
Oh, God. These came from South Africa.
Do you... What did it say? Do you remember South African adverts of the 80s? How many of them?
Don't give your fucking cats milk.
Milk?
All right, but I have to go pee.
Piss break!
Delicious Kentucky
the
Fried Chicken
lesbians?
taste.
Whole breast fillet.
Delicious taste.
A hot whole breast fillet on an oven.
Wait a second. How the fuck did South Africa get a fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich before the goddamn rest of the United States? The fuck is this?
Fresh sesame bun.
What?
So brush properly with Mentadent P. And
what?
When you do this, your teeth will still feel clean.
I'm not going to do that.
You're not gonna lick your teeth?
In the center, Mr. Fender.
Steakhouse melts from I&J.
Steakhouse melts with cheese inside. Dang.
Cheese and new mushroom.
Okay, that isn't a steak. That's a Juicy Lucy.
Why was he so emotional? Why is he?
From I&J, new cheese and new mushroom.
Okay, that isn't a steak. That's a Juicy Lucy.
Okay, clip it. Yeah, we'll do that one. That could be a clip. That's fucking funny, dude.
Which is a burger.
It's not a burger, though. Look at it. It's not. It's not a burger.
Mr. Fender.
It's just a It's a processed steak flap filled with cheese. I'd fucking hammer it.
Steakhouse melts from I&J, new cheese and new mushroom.
Dude, mozzarella and mushroom steak thing sounds like something I'd put in me. It does look fucking abominable. I bet that gives you so much diarrhea. I want to try it bad.
Okay, that isn't a steak. That's a Juicy Lucy.
The most powerful weapon of the day.
Which is a burger. At least my mistress was kind, and this is only less than 90 seconds.
Yay.
Not to be an ass. Actually, I don't care. But, you're gay. I get that.
You're gay.
But why do you want to try to look like a woman?
What?
Aren't you a man looking for a man?
Like, oh. You want to try a 40-year-old steak? No, I want it to be fresh. Makeup is pretty. Yeah, who cares?
That's cool. Boy crush. Boy crush. I'm your boy crush.
Okay, that was what it was, and we need to open up the asylums again.
The asylum for liking lipstick? Well, I think we could.
I thought Jake was fucking hot.
Hey, thanks, appreciate it. Nice. I think we could definitely do some experiments on Dave. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is.
Wait, you sent me the exact same thing, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Dude, like, you sent me the exact same thing. Emily, you sent me the exact same fucking thing.
Hey
I'll
guys.
watch it again.
Okay.
This is Marcelo. Super blendable.
He watches it back to back. What a good boy.
Multiple.
Once again, you're a man looking for a man.
Uh-huh. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I gotta do it. I gotta save the Juicy Lucy. I gotta save the Juicy Lucy. Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, that isn't a steak. That's a Juicy Lucy.
That's a really good one. That isn't a steak! What's the Juicy Lucy number, chat?
Why do you want to act like a chick? You're not my boy crush because I'm not into boys.
Yeah. That could also be a clip.
Although I will say, if I was ever filming like a movie or something, I would hire you to do my makeup because you know what the fuck you're doing.
Egg behavior on your bingo cards. Egg behavior, Davey. I know what a Juicy Lucy is. It's a burger with cheese inside of it. But this is like a steak thing.
Queen.
It's not about him being right or wrong about it. It's about how he says it.
Now, again, I don't know what country this is. Me, I would have probably been a lot more violent than that, but that's me.
I would have been more violent. Cool. 323, perhaps? Why does 323 get in your jellies for the Juicy Lucy? I like it too.
Anyway, here's a little Barry Obama.
If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. If you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up.
Yep.
And where was the outrage on this?
What are you talking about? We don't fuck with Obama. We don't fuck with Obama. The best part about Barack Obama is that he wasn't the worst president. That's what he's got going on. Like, he was still a lib.
All right. So here's the
What is
other
your
one.
problem with Barack Obama? That's the real question. What the fuck is your issue? You don't have anything in disagreement with that motherfucker? You're just too dumb to understand it because you're racist. All right, chat. 323 should be a Juicy Lucy. Try 323. Should be a Juicy Lucy.
This is Selena Gomez. America. Okay, that isn't a steak. That's a Juicy Lucy. Okay, that isn't a steak.
That's
That's
good.
A Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a Juicy Lucy. That's a good time, dude.
Here's Cutie Pie.
Does a voice?
Crying over the ice rays. Hold
cutie
on,
pie.
I'm gonna need a fresh beer for this.
Okay. Wow.
Mommy or Daddy, I just need a little help.
Just a little help from mommy. Wow.
Couldn't say that I'm so sorry. Only people are getting attacked.
Well, they're not your people.
Your people? Why do you care? I don't understand. I'll never understand it. What is my... I don't have people. We're all of them. Together, the people. It has no bearing on me whether or not we're related. Yeah. My people extends far I mean, we're all genetically related eventually. Does he... I'm sorry, but does he actually call his parents mommy and daddy? Yes. Killed by Magikarp. This has been confirmed. This is Dave lore that is well established. He genuinely calls her mommy. We have, on multiple occasions, not just that first time. In fact, we have multiple clips of him calling her mommy on different occasions.
You're an American citizen.
Yeah, he leaves the stream running because he's drunk sometimes, and he hot mics, and his family will walk in. Like, his family. His mommy and daddy, who he lives with. This it's not a joke. He lives with his mommy and daddy, and they have an abusive household, and he's 45 years old, and this is it.
They're citizens from all over. Mommy, don't get cranky.
Yeah, see? Mommy stole his beer. Yeah, mommy stole his beer. They're his master and mistress, remember? And then he tried to lie about it and say, they're not my parents. Maybe I have a freaky sex thing going on. So the excuse was that he was fucking his parents. Which is, you know.
Oh, your acting's getting better, I'll say that.
I'll try everything I promise.
Aww. Except, here's where I lose any and all care. Selena Gomez is an American. Her mom is an American citizen. Her Mexican father abandoned them. She went from living in a small Texas home right here to a $5 million palace. You are...
Wait. Do you think that the rich are bad? I'm confused as to what the issue is. Also, you can have this story and be caring about migrants. I don't know how this would make you not sympathetic to migrants. I also don't know anything about the Mexican father abandoning them thing. This is Benny Johnson, of course.
You're a billionaire because of America.
She's not a billionaire. What?
Your
Selena Gomez is not a billionaire.
People are still right here. You're a fucking American. You're not a Mexican. You're not a Venezuelan. You're not.
She's a billionaire? Selena Gomez is not a billionaire right now, is she? No fucking way. $1.3 billion from Rare Beauty, though. So, I mean, she doesn't have the company. Does she own stock in that company? Like, how does she do it? Senate candidate Sam Parker. Wait. Now I'm reading up on Selena Gomez's net worth. Selena Gomez's net worth. Co-founder of the mental health startup Wondermind, valued at an impressive $100 million.
I hope you have a
She launched Rare Beauty, which is worth $1.4 billion. I don't know anything about Rare Beauty. Is it good? Rublon, good morning to Tom, the not so bravest Lancelot. Yeah. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. Dude, Taylor Swift is, I mean, all of these people are not good. We shouldn't allow it. We should not allow the hoarding of wealth in this way. But she is saying that she feels bad and she wants to help how she can. She has lots of money, so hopefully she does that. Taylor Swift seems to financially take care of the people that she does tours with. I don't know. Hopefully these people that come into this wealth through this avenue and aren't nepoed into it, maybe they will advocate for better situations. Like, the best thing that they could do is ally with labor and use their position of privilege to lift up those things. So until these people, until I start seeing billionaires like Selena Gomez and like Taylor Swift, LeBron James, although they all do activism to some extent, but they need to focus on the labor and how the workers are getting fucked by the billionaire class. And until we have that kind of solidarity from the people who came from the working class, which are very few of them, who get access to this kind of wealth, I mean, you know, and not redistributing their wealth necessarily. I mean, they should be able to help people, but like, it's not about strict redistribution of wealth. It's about not being able to accrue that kind of wealth without the worker. Like, unless the workers are also making like comparable stuff and we're just making fucking so much money that billionaires are just so inevitable because of the numbers and the math of the situation, then what the situation is, the billionaires aren't ethical if any single person doesn't have what they need. Okay? Until that's the case, you can't accrue that kind of wealth. And the only way to do that is to make sure that survival necessities don't get pay gated, and you don't need wealth to have them.
Colombian. You're not all these other fucking countries. You are an American. You wanna become one of them? Fine. Take the first fucking flight out of here.
Rublum, thank you, by the way.
And don't come back.
Double stacking.
She's an American. American trumps all.
American trumps all? Does it? But you don't care about Americans. Being an American doesn't matter to me at all. I don't care. Why? I was born here. What I care about are my fan. Like, I don't care about the lines that they drew on a map before I was born. I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is my community, the people around, and because mine extends, like, just because someone's a Canadian doesn't mean I like them less or care about them less. Humans are who I care about across borders, because borders are made up, and we made them up. Abandoning your culture because I have no connection to mine? I know, right? Very white.
So we have this post from, I don't know, Lonnie, whatever. I wish black people would just refuse to create for the next 6 months and take our music off streaming platforms, art out of the public eye, and just watch. Like black culture, completely inaccessible. What would non-black people do with themselves? Well, first off, Snoop Dogg performed at Trump's inauguration.
Okay. Okay, right? So the point stands. I guess Snoop Dogg's on the menu now. That's it.
So you have that problem.
Yes, this person is a Nazi.
Second, your terms are acceptable because I fucking hate rap. I hate fucking R&B.
You hate rap and R&B? Why? What do you even listen to, man? What are you talking about? I like to listen to all sorts of stuff. In fact, I was jamming last night. I didn't really listen to much rap in general, but I mean, it comes up. R&B, dude. Would you guys consider Seal an R&B artist? I would. Seal came up. He listens to Mistress's farts. We need a Juicy Lucy train? God.
Is okay at times.
What'd you just say?
Gospel is okay at times.
You would rank gospel higher than rap or R&B? You're the most racist motherfucker that's ever existed. You can't even enjoy good fucking music? He's a Christoid. Yeah, what the fuck? This sounds like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like you get all your opinions from your old ass parents who you live with.
As for your art, I think it sucks.
I think your art sucks. Okay. Like what?
As for black culture,
just racism.
What is black culture? Because I just view it all as American culture.
Wow, you literally made her point for her. That's what she's saying. She's saying that without black art and expression, the blandness of the rest of the culture in America is going to show itself. Like, obviously white people make some good art out here, but like the stuff that the white culture guys are putting out is not what is the culture. You guys don't like there. I can't think of what is NCIS, the propaganda shows. Like, what is the most prevalent right wing part of the culture that isn't fucking biblical? It's just his culture is Roseanne Barr, Duke's mayonnaise. That's good. That's good mayo, dude. I like that. Almost all good music is from black culture. Not only that, in America, a lot of American music, almost all of American music, is influenced by black culture and music because of the way that these people were forced into our culture by way of chattel slavery.
What, I won't be able to get my chitlins?
Do you eat chitlins, David?
Dear.
Oh dear? Do you think the only black culture is chitlins? I mean, you need to be smashed. Please sign up for a fight. It's time. Let's get him in the ring with a woman. I want to MC the event. If he beats her, he can fight me. I'll get in the ring.
I mean, it's something. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the show tonight.
He said Dave thinks he can beat up any woman. I would like him to fight in a woman that likes to do MMA. And that would be fucking hilarious.
I don't know if I'll be back on or not. I don't know, and I don't fucking care. Good night, everybody.
You know why skipping Obama wasn't rent-free? Because you don't know what rent-free is if you're asking me that question. What? No. Rent-free is about me. That's a ding. No. Congratulations!